Hi everyone, and welcome to another Google Classroom tutorial brought to you by Waterbury Public Schools Academic Office. My name is Mike Marotti and I'm the Supervisor of Career and Technical Education, and today we'll be diving into a video titled Creating Assignments in Google Classroom. Now, the topics that have been covered today, which are pretty extensive, this is an important video, is adding content into an assignment, student view, student edit, and make a copy for students, add to other classrooms, select students to access content, point allocation, setting due dates and schedule release dates, and creating topic and rubric, all of which we're going to cover in the following video. Okay, everyone, so now in order to create an assignment in Google Classroom, we're going to be on our teacher main page. And inside your classroom, we're going to click on Classwork, click on Create, and we're just going to stick with the first one for now. So we're going to click on Assignment. You're going to title whatever the assignment is that you want it to be. I'm going to be doing a budgeting assignment, and here you can choose to give your students some direction on what they should be doing. You can either choose to actually just copy and paste text or type everything in the instructions area, or you can simply add a bunch of different Google documents and spreadsheets and stuff below. I'm simply going to choose to see attachments below and submit to earn credit. So then we'll click on add. And again, these are for pre-created things. The first thing, if you want to create, let's say, an initiation activity, a nice bell ringer activity, again, you can either choose to do something from YouTube directly and pop a video in, or if you want to just embed the URL for the file, if you go back into add, click on link, my fault, and you can actually copy and paste the link in there, and that will pop a video up for you. What I'm going to focus in on is going to Google Drive, since it's where most of your work should be. You'll see that the Recents tab opens up first, which is the most recent work that you've been working on, and you can actually see the screenshots of what you've been working on. If it's not in Drive, you can actually go to Select Files from your device, and you can find stuff that's on your computer and double-click that way to add them in. You can start from scratch and go into your own drive, and as you can see, you can go through all the different folders you have, or if something you were working on in your own departments or your grade level teams, you can find stuff in shared drives as well. I'm going to start recent. I'm just going to click on the first document here. So you double click and that will show that now it's added in. Now, depending on what you want to do and what you want to let the students to do, you can choose to just leave this as a view only file, so those students cannot edit anything. They could just view it and that's it. Students can edit the file, which means everybody's going to have access to it and they can change the master. What I would recommend doing is good practice is you can make a copy for each student for the stuff that you're going to want kids to do. So if there is a worksheet activity that students are going to be able to do, which this document is currently, I want to make a copy for each student so that way it's pre-labeled, everything's done for you, and it keeps everything organized for the student and for yourself. It's a really nice feature. You can choose to add as many things as you want to. So I'm just going to go and just put something else in. Include this. Okay, so again, there's something else that you can choose. Again, I'm just going to leave this one as view only file. I don't need them to make a copy. I just want them to look at it. There's nothing for them to do. Now, on the right-hand side of the screen, there's a bunch of options for us available. You can choose to add in different classes so you can copy the assignment into different courses that you're teaching. So if you have multiple sections of something in middle school or high school, you can do that as well. And which is a really nice feature here, all of the students that are currently enrolled in your classes, you can actually select students for the different types of assignments you're going to give. So it automatically enables teachers to differentiate their instruction, provide accommodations or modifications for students, and it's a really nice feature that teachers should take advantage of. The point allocation feature here, you can choose to have it ungraded or you can give point allocations to it. You can set a due date of when the assignment's going to be due. So if I had the due date was going to be tomorrow, you can set the date and you can set the time for whatever it actually you want it to do. So I'm just going to put it tomorrow by midnight, tell all the students, hey, it's got to be done by then. So we'll just leave it at that. And I'm going to want to create a topic. This way it's going to be organized more for them and for yourself. So I'm in a budgeting unit. So I'm going to keep that as budgeting. Underneath, we have a rubric possibility. So if you want to create rubrics inside a classroom to show students how they're going to earn their grade, you can create one from scratch. You can reuse one if you have an old one, or you can import somewhere as well. But if you wanted to create one from in here, if you click on it, again, you see that we have an apartments available, finding an apartment. Again, you can do that. We'll X off of there. And when you're finally ready, you can just simply click on Assign in the top right corner. And now you see that your budgeting assignment is here in Google Classroom.